Alright, SlimmBob here. Time for another review. This time a film. One that I saw yesterday. I should know. Yeah, I saw it yesterday. And the film is Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Whew. Now, I'm a huge fan of Pirates of the Caribbean. I love the first one especially. The first one is just a near perfect action film. I mean, it's just so good. It's got that right amount of cheese. It's not too convoluted like the last two. Well, you know, when I the last two, you know what I mean. And it would just rate Johnny Depp's priceless in it. It's just an incredible film. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl is incredible. 2 and 3. Now, a lot of people give Dead Man's Chest and At World's End a lot of stick, and I don't know why. I seriously don't know why. They're different to the first one, and the story does get a bit complex, but come on, people. Alright, some people say they're bad films. I mean, come on. Bad films? I mean, it's not. When there's shit like Transformers 2 and Clash of Titans and things like that, I'm sorry, but the Pirates 2 and 3 are way better than them. I mean, like, way better. They're really good films. They're not as good as the first, but they're still right good. People are right miserable sods sometimes. But yeah, if you don't like Pirates of the Caribbean, you're fucking miserable. They're just really fun, you know, swashbuckling adventures. They're brilliant. They're right good. Now, this new one, is it good? Yeah, it is. It's a good film. It's exactly what I expected going into it, to be honest. So what's it about? Basically, well, if you remember at the end of the third one, Jack Sparrow, he nicks the map to find the Fountain of Youth, doesn't he? And so that's the point. It's just a load of people going after the Fountain of Youth, namely Jack Sparrow, the Spanish, and Barbossa, who's working for King George, and Blackbeard, he's after it as well. And so yeah, that's what it's about, and it's just classic Pirates of the Caribbean. And another thing with this one, they got rid of Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley, and it does kind of show. It's good. I'm glad. There's not many returning characters. There's like well, obviously Jack Sparrow, Gibbs, he's back. That's it. There is one as well. Oh yeah, obviously Barbossa, and then there's this other guy. He were in the others. He only has a like minor part. I don't know if you remember, but like he's one of the Navy blokes, and he's on Barbossa's ship, and he follows Barbossa throughout that film in the new one. But apart from that, there really isn't any. They're all new characters, and it's right refreshing that they brought like an entirely new cast, just about. Because in the old one, you know, in other three, like the Comic Relief, for instance, you know, in the other three, it was them two, like, pirates, weren't it? You know, him with the wooden eye and the other bloke. They were like the Comic Relief in them films. Things like that. They're all gone. And yeah, I think it's good that they decided to. Penelope Cruz, I was surprised. I didn't think I'd like her, but she was good. She was very good. The only thing I didn't really like about it, they created a love story which really weren't necessary and weren't to do with main plot at all. Like, there's this right fucking religious bloke, and there's because the part of the thing, you know, for Fountain of Youth, they need these 2 chalices, right? And in one, and they need a mermaid's tear, right? So what happens? This love story is created between a mermaid and this religious bloke, and it seems really forced and unnecessary. You could see they were replacing Keira Knightley and Orlando Bloom. You know, their love story. It weren't quite as developed. It weren't half as developed as that, but you could see that was a replacement. And that right wound me up. Everything else thought were great. I loved it. Everything moved on, but that seemed forced. And it seemed weird anyway. It's like, moral of the story: if you're a Catholic, you can fuck a mermaid. That's moral of the story in this film, basically. But yeah. If you like the other Pirates of the Caribbeans, there ain't much to say about this film. If you like the other Pirates of the Caribbeans, you'll like this. That's all there is to it. So what am I going to get? I'm going to get 3 fingers. I'm going to get 3 stars. Yeah, it's a short review, but it's true. Really, if you like the others, you will like this. I'm giving it 3 because it doesn't really do anything new. It's more of the same. I don't think this is as memorable a story as the others. It doesn't have that, you know, like it ended at World's End where they're fighting on Flying Dutchman with that giant whirlpool, like stuff like that. You can't beat that kind of set piece. The only thing I will praise this film, which I actually preferred, there's less CGI involved. Like, you know, well, yeah, there's obviously CGI, like with backgrounds and things, but like, I mean, like, you know, that bit at end of World's End with Flying Dutchman where they're fighting. None of that's fucking real, is it? I mean, come on. And it doesn't look real, whereas this, there's a lot more that looks real, and that's good. That I'm glad they brought that back. But yeah, if you're a fan of Pirates of the Caribbean, check this out. You won't regret it. I saw it in 2D though. I don't know what the 3D's like. I've not heard good things about the 3D. So, to be honest, see it in 2D. If you have an unlimited card, fair enough. See it in 3D. It's not much of a problem, but. Yes, either way, you're in for a fun ride. It's more of Johnny Depp doing his great stuff, and you'll enjoy it. So yeah, this is SlimmBob. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.